In Parshat Miketz, as Paro retells his dream to Yosef, he says, Bachalomi, in my dream, Hineni Omed al Sefat Hayor. I'm standing on the banks of the Nile River. The word for riverbank in Hebrew is Sefat Hayor. It's the same place that Moshe's mother deposits the basket she made in hopes of saving her son. Vatasem Basuf al Sefat Hayor. She puts it in the reeds on the river bank. By the way, not in the river, a common misconception. That would be dangerous to put a little baby in a basket in a river, especially one as big as the Nile. She puts him on the river bank. Al Sefat Hayor. The shoreline alongside the river is Sfat Hayor. In Hebrew, we use the same word for the coastline of an ocean, the beach, Sefat Hayam. Avram Avinu is promised that his children will be as numerous as the sands on the beach. V'harba arbe et zaracha k'chochvei hashamayim v'chachol asher al Sfat Hayam. In the daily tefillah, we read a pasuk that we find later on in Sefer Shmot, as the Egyptian army drowned as a result of Kriyat Yamsuf. Vayosha Hashem bayom hahu et Yisrael miad Mitzrayim. Vayar Yisrael et Mitzrayim. Israel sees the Egyptians mate, dead, al Sefat Hayam, on the banks of the river. By the way, it is a well-known question of who is on the banks of the river. Is it the Israelites on the shores seeing the Egyptians drowning in the sea? Or are the Egyptians on the banks of the river? In which case, how did they get there? Hence, a very popular medrash. Back to our discussion of the word safa. But the meaning of the word safa is much broader than just the border of a river or a sea. The word safa also means language, as we see in the story of the Tower of Bavel, Migdal Bavel, in Dor HaPilagah. Vayichol haaretz safa echat udvarim achadim. Everybody spoke one language, safa echat. The word safa also means lips, and like all double body parts, it ends in ayim. Just like the two hands are yadayim, and 2 feet are aglayim, and 2 eyes are einayim, our 2 lips are the sefatayim. When Moshe tries to convince God at the sneh that he, Moshe, is the wrong man for the job, Moshe says, how can I represent you, God, before Paro? I have a speech impediment. Twice Moshe says, Ani aral sefatayim, literally meaning my lips are unrefined. They are blocked. In the tefillah, we open the Shmona Esrei with a pasuk from Tehillim, Hashem sifatay tiftach, ufi yagi tilatecha. We ask God to open our lips so that we can pray properly. And of course, the famous pasuk, Nitzor l'shoncha meira, usifatecha midaber mirma. The solution, the understanding of all these meanings of this word safa is all one, and it all boils down to what the basic meaning of the word safa is. The safa is the edge of something, or the rim. The edge of the river or the ocean, where it touches the land, is sefat hayor or sefat hayam. The rim of our mouths is our lips, the sefatayim. And because we use our lips to talk, the word safa becomes a synonym for the language that we speak. In English, in slang, we can even say, don't give me lip. And so sfat hayor, sfat hayam, safa echat, and sifatayim are all living on the edge together.